Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Revolution and Friends. My name is Rob Capadonna, and today I'm here with...
And I'm Carmine.
Majestic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is a Miami Music Week 2023 special edition. And we're here with Majestic. We're going to ask him a few questions today. So thank you for being here, man. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for my pleasure.
I just want to jump into it straight away. Tell me, during one of your sets, what's the craziest thing that ever happened to you that you can recall?
Someone threw a glass bottle at my head.
Oh, nice.
And it bounced off. And I was so angry that I turned the music off and I offered to fight everyone.
Nice.
I just said, whoever's big enough to throw that, come up here now and we will box.
And then boxing?
Yeah, and then I put the Rocky theme tune on. I played that. The crowd went crazy, so it's pretty funny. So we turned it into a bit of fun, but I was actually concussed afterwards.
Wow.
I went to the hospital because my literally glass bottle bang.
And it did break.
It didn't break. It's made of stone.
I'm glad you didn't get injured.
Exactly.
It's a bit bad.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I should play a better set.
Now, talking about sound,
Yes.
how can you describe it in 3 words? What your sound sounds exactly?
Groovy, bassy, funky. That's the 3 words I'd say. And that goes across 4 different genres that I make. You know, I come from such a vast array of music. You know, obviously I used to be involved in UK garage with the 2-step and all of that.
Nice.
And I was making house music from a very early age as well. So, especially coming from London, we have a concoction of different sounds and genres. As long as it's got groove, bass, and fun for me, that's where I'm at.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, and I want to ask you, when we're talking about your style, you know, of set or production, who do you look up to? Like, who was your major inspiration when you first started?
MK, Mark Hinch is a massive, you know, thinking of what he did back in sort of like the early mid-90s with the Nightcrawlers and all the remixes that he done. Todd Edwards is like a, you know, US house, UK garage legend. And then, you know, people like them, because I love chopping up vocals and samples. Armor Van Helden as well is another massive inspiration. And for me, when I started speaking to Armin, that he said to me about my track Rescuing, and said it was a great record, I was like, oh my God, I've been co-signed by them. I said to him, I just listened to all of your records to make that. You know, so yeah, I love all of those guys, and there's so many amazing things they do. But you know, sampling, chopping up vocals, and taking something and creating something else. I love that because you know I love hip hop as well, so I love the sampling element.
Okay, that's interesting. That's very cool.
Now, talking about shows, what's something routines or rituals you do before a show?
You know what? I'm not very methodical in anything. You know, like I never plan sets. I never know. Like even tonight, you know, we're going to be playing some tunes. I go in, I read a room, and I play to the room. You know, I think I've always learned that. I've done so many different things in DJing, from residencies when I was 17 in like nightclubs in North London, where I had to go from playing R&B and bashment to hip hop to garage to grime, to then spending summers in Greece playing house music for 6 hours. So I've had so much experience of DJing that I just go into sets with an open mind and look at the crowd. And for me, that's exciting because I don't know what I'm going to play.
It's like freestyle.
Yeah, I love doing it off the cuff, and a lot of people
Like the Italians, they don't know that is ritual.
Yeah, I just find that in a situation I'm able to adapt and go, right, they're feeling this, we could go down there, you know, we could take it there. And as long as it still has my signature with the energy and the way that I mix, I still feel like it's a part of the, you know, and it's not about selling out and going away from your sound, it's about taking them on a journey to get to your sound. Sometimes the people, you know, aren't ready for what you're going to do. Yeah, and that's why I love long sets, because you can take them on such a journey. And you know, I've been doing a Majestic all day. We call it Mad Majestic all day, and I do an 8-hour set, start to finish, take them on the journey, and it's just so much fun. Yeah.
Okay, so when we produce music, we know we put it out there. Yeah. We know that people are going to listen to it, download it, whatever. But from your perspective, what was like the craziest, but yet most unexpected place where you heard your tracks being played?
So I've got 2 kids. Shout out to Alice and Leo. Leo's 6, Alice is 4. And at their school disco.
Okay.
Their school disco. They're hammering out Rasputin, and I just seen both my children dancing. And they go, Danny's song, and they were having the best time. And that was amazing. And like, when we've been out and, you know, we're in the supermarket and they hear a song of mine, and they're like, oh, Daddy's song.
It's better
than anything, you know, seeing seeing my children feeling proud and going, that's the big special. Yeah.
And it makes you proud.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
kids are vibing to your music, right?
Yeah. And then they tell me, oh, we love this one, and so they like it.
Biggest supporters.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, Majestic, man,
We're on the Revolution and Friends. Do you want to tell anything to your fans? You want to tell something about what's coming up? Your new tracks, your new event?
Yeah, well,
venue.
we got so much stuff coming. We got so much stuff coming up. We got music coming out. Defected, Spinning, James Hype's label, Stereo Hype. There's so much stuff coming. And yeah, just thank you to everyone that's streaming the music and enjoying it. And my thing is, music's for everyone. I want everyone, doesn't matter where you're from, your background, your age, your status. That's what for me is, especially in house music, is a place where everyone comes together as one, So I appreciate every single person. I don't want one type of person at my event. I want to see mums and dads with their kids to the coolest people ever. That's what Hughes was always about for me. Unifying everyone. That's it.
and you want to show off your...
Yes.
Now, of course.
Yeah.
Climax event.
Top of
Look at that.
number 48. I thought, I'll take 99. But when I saw 48, I thought, wow.
That's good.
Yeah, man. It's
really good.
It's more silverware than my football team, which is Tottenham Hotspur. The Spurs, yeah? Who better? Silverware, yeah?
Yo, you lead by example.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Sign me up.
Well, we really appreciate it. Thank you for being on the show. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Parting your
Yeah, man. It's the best of shoots.
And thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you at the Accept This Sort of Revolution and Friends. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.